Hi guys, we're going to be talking about word problems dealing with equal groups today. So don't get scared when you hear the word problems, but these problems are very, very important. Your biggest challenge is just going to be understanding the English, because this book, as you know, is all about the English. It's all in English, and you have to be able to think and process what the problems are saying. So if you feel really frustrated, like you don't understand what it's saying, then please send me a message, try to get it translated so that you understand the problem. Because that's the important thing, is that you understand the math behind the problem. So if you're just stuck on not understanding what it even is saying and what it's asking you in English, then you won't be able to get the math down. So let me know if you need help with that. Okay. So the key to these problems is recognizing that you're talking about equal groups. Let's start by looking at my illustration up here. We're going to say that these are pancakes. I know they're kind of boring looking pancakes, but you know, there's only so much you can do with a marker. Anyway, so here are some pancakes, and notice I have an equal stack of pancakes. I have 4 pancakes here, 4 pancakes here, and 4 pancakes here. I want to add these 3 stacks to get my total. So I can do that by adding, I've got 4 pancakes here, plus 4 more, gives me a total of 12. Well, there's a shorter way of doing this, and that would be to recognize that I have 4 pancakes in each stack because they're equal groups. Okay? This only works for equal groups. There's 4 in each stack, and my number of stacks is 3. I have 3 stacks. So 4 in each group times my number of groups, that gives me my total. 4 times 3 is 12. So this always works with equal groups. When you take the number that's in each group, multiply that by the number of groups, you get your total. So we're going to use that same pattern to solve our problems. But let me go over the pattern one more time. The number in each group times the number of groups equals the total. Some of your problems will give you these 2 numbers. You multiply, you get your total, check it. But sometimes your problems will give you the total and either the number in each group or the number of groups. And you're trying to find the other answer. Well, to solve that, you'll divide. And I'll show you how, okay? So don't worry. Let's get started with example 11.1. 42 students can ride on each bus. Okay, let me say that again. 42 students can ride on each bus. So that's the number in each group. If there are 12 buses, how many students can ride to the game? Okay, so there's 42 students in each bus. So you need to recognize that this is the number in each group. The groups are the buses, because the buses are holding the students. So there's 42 in each bus, and then there are 12 buses. So that means 42 in each group, 12 groups. Now it wants to know the total. So you're going to multiply 42 by 12 to get your total of 504. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, nice and simple. Let's try the next one. Once I erase our handy dandy boxes here. Okay, so for this one, it says 42 students can ride on each bus. There are 1,264 students who want to go to the game. How many buses are needed to take all the students to the game? So let's try that again. 42 students can ride on each bus. So here the buses are still the groups. And again, there's 42 in each group. So 42 can ride on each bus. There are 1,264 students who want to go to the game. So that means your total is 1,264 students. There's not 1,264 groups, okay? The total number of students. Because the number in each group, that unit is always going to match the total unit. So there's 1,264 that want to go. So I'm looking for my groups. I don't know how many groups, how many buses. So I need to know how many buses are going to take them. So So in order to figure this out, I have to divide because see, now I have an equation with a variable. 42 times whatever the group is equals 1,264. When I'm looking for a missing piece, all I have to do is the opposite of whatever I'm doing right now. So I'm multiplying here, the opposite is division. So I'm going to divide by 42, and whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. Divide by 42. So that cancels out my 42, leaves me with my variable representing groups, equals, and I divide 1,264 by 42. Now, when I do this, okay, I'm going to show you my work. 1,264. Okay, let me space this out just a little more. All right, 42 goes into, well, it can't go into 1 or 12, but it can't go into 126. So 4 goes into 12 3 times, so that means probably 42 will go into 126 3 times. Multiply 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract, I get 0. Bring down the 4. 42 can't go into 0, so I have to put a 0 up here. Can't forget that step. If you forget to put your 0, you have a very wrong problem. Okay, so 30, but I have a remainder of 4. Okay, so I need 30 buses, but I still have 4 students left over that need a bus. I can't have a fraction of a bus, right? If you cut the bus in half, is it gonna go anywhere? No, you don't have enough of the bus for it to drive. So if I have a leftover, when I'm finding my number of groups, if there's a leftover, then I have to bump up my groups. I need an extra group in order to fit my leftovers. So I don't need 30 buses, I need 31 buses so that I can fit all of the students that want to go. Okay, does that make sense? I don't need 30, I need 31 because I need to fit everybody. And with just 30, I have 4 left over. So I have to get 1 more bus to fit everyone. All right, let's try another one.